Welcome to the most heretical stream on the internet. I give you Wally1169.
Hello everyone, welcome to the stream and welcome back for more Eco. Last time we were here, we did some kind of, maintenance-y stuff really. Got some work done in the mechanics garage there, and did some gathering of things and making of things to try and get us to the point where we could make the truck and the steam tractor, and also till we got to the next star, so we could take baking, which gets us to advanced upgrades 3. Well, tonight we will do those things finally. So we are now actually a couple of hours, almost 3 or 4 hours into our next star already, because, well, the star dinged like literally after the stream ended last time. So we now have a star to spend on baking, which we will do. The book is being made right now. It's 3 minutes out. I figured instead of spending the time making the book and the stuff for the book, I would just go ahead and make it off camera, since you've seen how the things work before. It's basically the same recipe, I think, as the cooking book was. Literally the same recipe as the cooking book. So we'll just take that and use it. I hope to God I didn't accidentally make it before, and now I have made 2 of them, because that would be a bummer. I don't think so. I think I would have remembered that, because I haven't been making the books really ahead of time. I've only been making them as they were needed. Yeah, I haven't made it. Okay, good. And we have burned through all of our geo basics, and I keep making a few more at a time, and then we burn through them all, and then I make some more, and then we burn through them all again. When we get to baking, though, we're going to need some more basics, because we're going to need to do the advanced upgrade 3s. So in the next 2 minutes, plus whatever it takes, let's just go down into the mine and clean up some stone around someplace. Let's see, how do I want to do this? How? I fell. You know what? Actually, I have a great place to do this. Down here. Not here, but down here someplace. Down here someplace. We have this this area here that is somewhat stone and somewhat iron, but that'll also be useful, and we can clean it out to be able to put more tailings in here. So I want to come down here and get Batman, Bat wheelbarrow, whatever we called it. Put that up there, because we're going to use that as our intermediary cart, and then we can come over here and start hacking away at this wall, so we can get some stuff going. Just a little bit of it, because we're going to need those basics, and I have almost completely committed myself to making them out of stone, just because we have such an abundance of stone that I think it's worth it. We have an abundance of stone availability, I should say, that I think it's worth it to do this. We could, of course, make them out of just about anything that can be made out of basics, but I think this is worth it. And because we always have to dig up more space, we always have to find more ores, we have to find more of this or that, so making the geobasics seems to make the most sense to me. And it kind of always has. I mean, since, I started playing this game, when they added this concept in, it's been kind of the way that I've done this, because it's one of those things that is very common, very abundant in the game, and you really just want to get rid of it. So, the only problem with this is, of course, that we're kind of wedged up against this bit here. Jonathan, welcome in. And so, what I should do in the future for this is I should actually give myself a little bit more wiggle room here, especially once we actually finally get to the end game and have the excavator and things like that. Because we're going to want to have, we're going to want to be able to excavate stuff. Take this one out too. I think some of this will have fallen, so we're going to have to deal with that, but that's okay. Maybe. Maybe not, actually. It didn't fall. Good. How are you doing, Jonathan? I'll dig the floor out too, but I usually do that part last. And then I gotta get some more mortared sandstone down here for making more of it. Or down here for making, yeah, putting in more floor. I gotta make more mortared sandstone to get some more floor in here. I always like to put the tailings on a floor just because then, or stockpiles on a floor, because then I don't have to worry about, well, what if I dig up from underneath? What happens then? And even with these specifically, I always like to put I'd like to put the ceiling on it too, because then it's the same kind of thing, only reversed. Like, well, what if I dig down from above? Now I've got to fight with the stockpile, and it's a little weird. It's always a little weird, fighting with the stockpile while chopping stuff above it. So I think that's a better way of handling it. Even if it does cost a little bit more in materials and effort, just to have that, you know, that mortared stone made. Fire, but okay. Now that's better than nothing, I guess. Iron ducks, welcome in as well. What's quacking in? You could go back upstairs and pick up the baking skill anytime now, I guess, but we're going to need to have some of these geobasics made. So might as well. Playing PoE and chilling. Nice. Too hungry. Oh, I switched also to the next tier food. I have a balanced recipe of it, although I'm not super happy with what I'm making in terms of the actual items. Part of that's because it includes clam chowder, and clams are a pain in the ass to find, and eventually we're going to run out of them. Because I don't know that they really respawn. So it probably would be best to get myself off of clam chowder, and which means I got to find another balanced recipe. So I will do that at some point, but for now at least, it's really pretty good balance. Like, it's 94% balanced, which is pretty good. Although we're going to have more things to choose from as soon as we get baking going. So it should be all right, I think. One more here. And I would have done this already, but I just ran out of time. Earlier today I was doing a little bit of it, but time is always a challenge. Always. Okay. You go in there, you go in there, you go there. Full stockpile full now, anyways. Good. We'll take that upstairs with us as we go. And that'll be helpful. Alright, up we go. Ups we go. You're in 30, which is this one. We'll go up probably nearly to the top and then transfer all that up. You'll see it from here, I think. I have some there too. That's good. Can I see the research? Yes, I can. Okay, you can just have all of that, and then let's grab the rest of this and put it in. Oh, I missed it. Dang it. I didn't grab it. Here. There. And that'll be for later. We'll make whatever we can make out of what's in that research stockpile. Geo, basic. Nice. 12 of those, please. That'll help. Slightly. Okay, baking skill. Right, baking skill, Wally. It was literally right here. Take that. I have to find some better place to put these at some point. We don't need them ever again, so kind of pointless in that way, but that's okay. We get another steak yet? No. We'll put these in here, as always. I don't have any place else to put them. And now we can take baking. Go into the cooking, baking, and here. And that immediately unlocks things like pastry dough, and leavened dough, and culinary research paper advanced meat recipe, which we'll take a look at in just a minute. Flatbread, baked taro, baked meat, baked heart of palm, baked corn, baked beet, baked agave, camas bulb bake, and baked tomato. And we have other recipes, of course, that we will take at some point. Did I miss it? Baking, right here. But pretty much it's the 2 research buildings and the bakery oven. I was putting in more of the advanced upgrades earlier, and I did not put one in there. We made the stuff to make a bunch on camera last time. And I completed that process off camera. So I think we made like 8 or something, which is pretty good. And actually we have more than we need right now. We'll need more in a little bit, but so I'd have to keep making these. But for right now, we have more than we need, which is good. And so we can just kind of go down the list here and bake the things that we want to bake. We also unlocked baked mortar, or actually I had baked mortar already, which is a masonry recipe, which, as I talked about before, it wasn't worth it, at least until now. It may be worth it now. I don't know without really looking at the recipe. But you need to be linked to food storage. Actually, let's turn this off. And then we can turn on, let's see, I don't know that you can see all the way down to the, no, you can't. Okay. Take from here. And I think we'll also take from here. And I'm going to have to figure out where I'm going to put your output. Also another chest. Temporary food stuff. This one right here. Take that one and put that one here. I think I'm going to have your output actually going to this box, at least for right now. And I'll have to handle that some other way for some time later. So baked agave. This is 700 calories, so we'll want to eat at least 3 of these. The recipe takes 3 leaves at this efficiency level, so we're just going to make 3 of them. Baked beets, same thing, so 3 of those. These baking things isn't super fast, but it's also not ridiculously slow, so it should be okay. Same. I'm guessing this is going to be pretty consistent. We need to make some more hearts of palm, though. Go down to the gathering chest. Actually, they might be in a different place. How did I have those set up? Oh, they're going in here. So we just need to make more of those. You know what? Let's just go over and refine the rest of these, maybe. No, that's a lot. Let's do 20 more processes, which will get us quite a few more. You probably have... No, you don't, actually. Okay, good. These are also 700 and also take 3, so we'll just keep doing 3s here. That's 4 recipes. And then baked meat is also 700. This takes raw meat, which we can't actually see from here, so I have to transfer some of that down. But only 1.5, so I want to make 4 of these because of the efficiency reasons. I need to bring 7 raw meat down, or 6 raw meat down. Get that. And rearranging these kitchens is priority for the rebuild, but we don't have that scheduled yet. You can go over there, you can go over there, it's still not prepared. Raw bacon, raw meat, raw meat, raw meat. Raw meat. 6 of those. Just 6, only just 6. There we go. Shark Cat, Jonathan says. Alright, I will put this in that box, and then we'll put Shark Cat on. This box, that is. How'd you like the ceiling? Okay, so we have baked agave. We'll eat those. And we'll just keep taking things as we can and making more as we can. 3, 700. Yep, 3 of those then. And we'll just keep working on that. And Addicted to Cappy comes in and tells me to take the hat back off again. Along with a hydrate.
Nerd alert!
And a nerd shirt alert. Today's nerd shirt is for the main characters from Star Trek the original series on the Abbey Road
Make it so.
stylization. And Scotty is barefoot. Make it so. 177. Achoo. Bless you. You've already betrayed your people, Admiral. You've made your choices, sir. You're a traitor. Now, if the bitter taste of that is unpalatable to you, I am truly sorry. The Defector, Star Trek The Next Generation, Season 3, Episode 10. The Wisdom of Picard. And we also just hit level 2 skill already in baking, which is kind of nice. Let's see. Just try these. See what they taste like. It sounds like an okay. No, they're a bad. I didn't hear the yuck, but they're apparently a bad. Alright. Well, we're going to eat them anyway because we can use the variety. Party at Wally's. You watched Star Trek 4 yesterday? Nice. It's one of my favorites. One of my favorites. Okay, we're going to take these beets next with us. Try one of them, I think, but we won't have room to eat them all. And that said yuck as well. I just saw it. It did say yuck. Yuck, yuck, yuck. Bad as well, but we'll eat them anyway because, again, variety. So, let's go back over to the research now. It is the journey home. Yep, the one with the whales. Save the whales. No, you got the wrong show, Jonathan. Wrong show. So, for the Advanced Upgrade 3, we need Metallurgy Research Paper Advanced, which is iron and copper smelted, and Culinary Research Paper Advanced, which we actually have 2 choices to make. One of those is Culinary Research Paper Advanced, made by baked vegetables and salads, and that can either be the basic salad or the fruit salad made at the cast iron stove with the cooking profession, and the baked vegetables are the ones we're eating right now, made at the bakery oven. Or we can bake meat and simmer meat, again cooking and baking, and we can make this. This is, I don't know, I'd have to do some calculations to try and I'd have to do some calculations to try and figure out which one of these is more or less of a hassle. Is that blasphemy? I don't care. But they both seem like a hassle. This one's probably less of a hassle, I think. This is probably the one we're going to do. Plus, we can get so much stuff from farming, and even more so, or more easier, very soon once we have the tractor made. So I think we're going to focus on this one. So we'll need to bake a lot of vegetables. We need to make a lot of basic salads or fruit salads, and we'll need to make a bunch of these papers, like a dozen of them or more. I think at this point. Well, how many did I know? How many I made? We did 2 batches of fertilizer before, which were 4 each, I think. 4 papers each, and I did a double batch off camera, so that's 8 more papers. So we've done 16 of these already, and I have 2 of them not spent yet. Bacon, vegetables, go on. Yes, not that kind of bacon, but I like your style. And then the Metallurgy Advanced one is down here, and that's iron bars and copper bars, 10 iron, 5 copper. So we're going to want like 16 of those eventually. But I don't know that I have 16 times 5 copper right now. Because that's what, 80? So we might have to go do some mining. We have 42. We have a lot more iron though. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That's 128. Much better there. Goodbye. Where people go to Starbucks and just say random words. Let me get a grande ice mocha, no foam, quad soy, hexagon, vortex hypothesis with steamed ice. Sounds about right, Jonathan. Sounds about right. So you guys can come back over here, and you guys can go down there. And let's crush this slag as well. 2 of those. Go. Okay, so let's go and do our mechanics then. Let's see, a little bit of truck goes a long way for you. I don't have that problem. Last time we made the boilers, and that gave us the ability to make the portable steam engines, of which we now have 4 of them. So we can definitely, almost definitely, do this next, which is to make the steam tractor. We need more screws, but other than that, we should be... Oh, we need iron plates too? Alright, well we need 9 and 9 iron plates to get these 2 done. And we need 18 and 18, that's 36, minus 13 is 23 screws. That's not plates, this is screws here. 23, that's gonna be, I gotta do this in groups of 4. Let's do 8. Fine. Appreciate Trek for what it is. Between the 2, you're more of a Star Wars than a Star Trek nerd. Understandable. We'll do 20 plates. And what else are we going to need for this? Which we probably should have actually looked at before I started this. For the tractor's components, which there are 4, 9, 15, 21, 27 more iron plates. This was 20. We needed 18. 18 to 27 is 45. We need to make another 28 of these, I think. That's fine. And screws, we're going to need 9, 14, 14, and 14. That's 51 screws. We had some left over. About 9 left over. 51. Let's go with 4, 8, 12. I think we'll do it. We're going to need more iron, too. Because we're going to consume a bunch of this. And then we need to have 6 and 6 pipes, which I actually have already. So once this all gets done, we have to bring over 46 lumber. We should be okay. You think of Stargate? I have only watched a little bit of Stargate in my day. Definitely not a... Definitely that wasn't one of my go-to shows. I couldn't tell you why. It just, I don't know, it just never really was something I watched. Let's see. Now, on the other side of that, for some reason, Sliders, which was a show that I watched a lot of. But I also couldn't tell you why that was. 46, I think it was we were looking for here of these. That's 44. 5, 6. And then these go into... what did I call... Oh, I don't have a name for that one. Let's go on the glass roof, I think. Because I don't have a stockpile up there. I also have to link you in if you're not linked in already. And you're not. Yes, thank you, all the noise. Let's put this in here, though, maybe. I saw the movie in its entirety, maybe watch a few clips on YouTube. I'm never the biggest TV fan. What is this heresy? Two, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 24, 17, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, plus 1. 26 times 5 is 130. Plus 1 is 131. How much roads do how much do I see for the roads? I'm seeing 10 more somewhere. Oh, here's 5 and 10. Okay. Do those first. I might want to turn the rest of them into silica. And then let's do 100 and yeah, let's do 120 roads. Actually, you know what? Let's put that sand back. I lied. Keep those. Let's do this. Oh. Walk across the street. Stargate wasn't your jam as well? I'm big into BG, Battlestar Galactica? No. Never watched that either. Horn? Horn? Horn is okay. Okay. Eat that next. Let's see. It wasn't your jam. Yeah, I loved it because MacGyver was in it. It was just sci-fi enough. Yeah, I honestly I can't remember if what of Stargate have I even seen. But yeah, if that's heresy, then oh well. I've been accused of worse. That's calendar. Let's go here up to here. I'm gonna turn that into mortar instead. 120? No, let's just do 80. And what about baked heart of palm and baked meat? What do those taste like? They had TV in the Stone Age? You would know. Horrible. Baked heart of palm is horrible. But baked meat is good. 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 Let's go queue up some more baking recipes, by the way. I might have watched some Battlestar, but it was never my jam either. Just kind of one of those it was there type of things. We stopped with Arrow. The baked tomatoes, again, 700 becomes 3, or 3 becomes 700, so we want to make 3 of those. Camas bulb bake. These are also 700 from 3, so 3 of those. Flatbread. We need flour for this. We'll have to bring some flour down. These are 500, and they take 3 flour. We'll make 4 of those. And fruit muffins. Nice. These are 800. We'll still need to make 3 of them. 3 and 3. Make 3 of those. Need a bunch of flour then. Leavened dough needs yeast. I don't think we've made yeast yet. Andromeda. Let's see. Don't ask Wally to cook? No. It all tastes disgusting. Another turn-of-century sci-fi series made it far. SG-1 can at least claim that accolade 10 seasons? I don't even know. Let's see. Flour and yeast, if we have it. Flour and yeast. Where's the milling chest at? This. It's flour. I can go in there. And yeast. I did make some yeast. Okay, we'll need to make some more flour, though. Because, we don't have any more. Let's do that. Flour. 200, maybe? Yeah, 200 sounds good. Delicious. You like Hercules? Melting fat. We can turn 4.5 scrap meat into 1 tallow here. What is that? How does that compare to the other recipe? 4.5 scrap to 1 tallow. Rendering it here, or whatever it was called here. Render is 4.75. So it's already cheaper, and we're only at AU2. So our new fat crafting, if we want to make it from meat, will be done in the bakery oven. Although I think I'm going to stick to oil for the most part. Pastry dough needs fat, speaking of the devil. Let's do, actually, do we want to eat this? No, we don't want to eat this. Did we want to eat this? No, but we need it. We're going to need it to make something out of it. But we'll eat those for sure. The leavened dough we won't eat, but we'll have to use it for cooking later, I guess. See when we need it. Pastry dough, same answer. Rice mortar. Oh, we already knew about these two. And then the last one we have here is baked roast, which will come later as well. Lucy Lawless was freaking hot. No, there's more down. Oh, this is all, no, there's more stuff here. We can make bread here, so we'll have to make the dough, eventually. Bear claws are advanced, but camas bread we'll make as well. And, huckleberry fritters. Huckleberry pie. Meat pie. Roast pumpkin. And worldly donut. And there's number 3. That means we can go back in here and take this skill here. Focused workflow. Okay, we can make baked meat. This needs 0.75, 1,000. Let's make 4 of them. We'll need to bring down 3 raw roasts as well. And that'll be enough cooking for the moment, or baking for the moment. No, there we go. I have 4 of them. Okay, good. There's 3. I will take these with me as well. And those. And these. Alright. I'll leave you alone for a little while. Thing. Let's go over here. How are we doing on this front? Not you, but you. Yeah. We're gonna need to get some more iron. Oh, we need to... Did I not set this up so that you could see that? Weird. Oh, you're stuffed. That's what the problem is. Let's take this out. Times a few here. And we'll stuff that in there. We're going to put that in something. One of these carts or something, maybe. Like that one right there would be a good candidate for some of these road pieces. There we go. Okay, so we're going to need more metal. Iron and copper both. Go get some copper first, I think. Oh, let's see. I'm going to have to take some of this out. Like that. See how that goes. This one out too. Oops, that was granite. Oh well. I'll take it for granite. Then we'll have to get some dirt up here to plug the hole in, of course. Oh, it keeps going. The Energizer Bunny. I can take that chunk out. Yeah, I can take that one out. To make sure I have my steps properly aligned here. I'm gonna have to break another one of these granites, I think. Yep. Good choice. I thank you. Okay. And let's see, how do I want to tweak this? I think I want to take this one out too. So that I can step through here a little more sanely. And I think I'm probably going to have to take this one out as well. Do that now. Am I at 16? Okay. I'll probably take another block of granite out before we finish up. Just because. I'll wait till I decide if I need it or not. Reasons. Let's see here. This is a big vein. Never know. Like, sometimes you're down here digging away and you find like 4 chunks, 4 blocks, and then you're like, ah, that's it? Okay. Mark, welcome in. Other times you get this kind, where it's just like it never ends. And speaking of never ending, inventory's full. Let's see. Let's take this down. Oh, I took one more brick out of there because I made some geomodern papers out of brick, and I was 1 brick short. So that became that brick. These can go in there for now, that's fine. I do have some granite someplace. There it is. Somehow I'm short by 1. How? Back up here. We might be getting to the end now. Got this bit down here to go. Nope, there's more. Might have a problem there. 1, 2, no, I'm not. Okay, good. Who's the stone you need at the end game? All of it. There isn't any one specific stone that's any better than the other. Or you're just referring to ashlar stone in general. That's taste, tomato, camas, and taro. I heard it. I heard it. Things that make you go. Unless you're just referring to the crafted name, which is ashlar. But wait, there's more. It's blue. No. All of the stone, it has the same value at the end. We have to figure something out here. Take out some more granite. I think 2 to here. Here. 2, 3. I might be able to do that jump like that. Maybe. Might. All the mechanics crafting finished, so I think we can go back up and deal with that soon. That's not ashlar. Ashlar is a crafted block. Some other kind of stone. But it's not ashlar. Okay, so we should be able to craft now. Steam tractor. One of those. Steam truck. One of those. I'm out of pipes. Oh, you guys just took pipes. Doggone it. Alright, more pipes. Pipes. Borrow this module, and just for good measure, pause it. Put that in there. Make these a little bit more efficiently. 20 of those, I think. No, 40 of them. Alright, well. Oh, basalt. Okay, yep, that'll do it. And then we make a steam tractor harvester. Plow. Scoop. And I'll have to wait for the sower. It's fine. Those will take a few minutes. Sower's only going to take the 22 seconds. The other ones are taken, I assume, so that'll be fine. Yeah, basalt is hard, and you can't crush it right now until you get to the mid-game stamp mill. So you're going to be a little bit stuck with it. You could turn it into paper, though. Papers. Basic, geobasic papers, which you can use for research. A great use for it, early game. Take you, and you out. But I actually don't recommend you clearing it until you at least have iron tools. Because it takes a lot of swings, like 4 swings, I think, to clear. That's a lot for the early game for all the stone tools. No, I would recommend ignoring it as best you can, unless it's in your way, until you get iron tools. But there's a reason why I chose to start in the grasslands on the border of the desert. Because the conditions are more tolerable to early game. Alright, I think we have all of the frickin' copper in this place. Finally. These 4 can be just dumped into here. And we'll need to get another stack of dirt, at least. Okay, let's go take this over here. Then we'll go get some iron out of the mine. Oh, it wasn't a whole stack. Just needed 8. Just seal that hole in, so I don't have to worry about it later. And we can drop these in there. That's a bunch of basalt. Let's see. Yep. Okay, we have one spot left. We can go ahead and make this thingy. Door. Harvester, plow, scoop, and sower. Go get our iron. Actually, let's get our copper started. Processing. Except that we need more power. That's okay. We can queue it up. 20s. Oh, I need to move it up a bit. It needs to be here, not where I have it. There, not where I have it. You should have a recipe for silver or excess sandstone. I just told you one. I told you a few. Turn it into geo basic papers. You will need a lot of generic basic papers as you go. Turn them into that. Or turn it into mortared stone. Or crush it all the way down once you have engineering going into sand and then make it into mortar. 3 uses of sandstone and or granite. Very easy. You're off because you don't have power. That's fine. 360 becomes 18 of these. That's 72 crushed. Plus, plus the 4 I have. 72 and 4 is 76. Let's turn this into 20. 20. Oh, I had 6. I think that's still fine. 20. That'll give me a 20 concentrate, which we can then turn into a lot of copper. Still using this recipe, although maybe I won't. Maybe I will do the next level of efficiency in the blast furnace and see what that calculation does it. Granite? Yeah, granite's going to be too wax for you for a while. Keep that in mind. Let's go... Well, let's see. This was delicious. Baked taro is delicious. That one's okay. This one's good. Oh, well, I will take that. Could be worse. I can eat a lot of taro and tomato, I guess. Right, it was tomato that was good. Already forgotten. Yeah. We have more bread we can definitely make here. And this. And did we unlock any new recipes yet? Roast pumpkin is unlocked. Let's go ahead and make some of those. And halves and 1400. Let's make 2 of those. Wow. A lot of calories in that pumpkin. And that's all we can make right now. We can't get to bread yet. That's at level 4. What is rice mortar? It turns rice into mortar. Literally. Literally that. It is a masonry recipe, so once you can make a brick bakery oven, which is made with pottery recipe, bricks, then you can use that if you want to make it a mortar, although I don't recommend it. But I guess if you have a massive rice farm, and you just constantly, harvesting it as soon as it's fresh, maybe it's more efficient. I don't know. I'm not going to do it. Same thing with wheat mortar. Same answer. Same qualification, I guess. Alright, so we need to make a bunch of salads and a bunch of baked vegetables, but I don't remember what the ratio or the numbers are. Culinary. 10 salads, 16 baked vegetables per thing here. You had Vegemite today and it tasted good? You're a maniac. Rice mortar is a simple starch delivery via indirect fire. Okay. We're gonna need a bunch of these. Like, I think we said 16. So it's 160 salads and 256 baked vegetables. Get started. 160 salads, 256 baked vegetables. We can do either any of these fruit salads or or basic salads? Because you'd like the taste of Vegemite? Yes. Rice and wheat mortar are IV injected. No. See that one. Yeah. 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 160 and 256. 160 and 256. Maybe that one. Let's 5, 10, and 3. That's 13 items. This is 4, 5, and 4, which is 13 items. This is 5, 6, and 5, which is 16 items. And this is 3, 3, and 3, which is a mere 9 items. That one might be the best one just because of the total items. 8 and 5 is 13 there. 8 and 5 is 13 there, and 8 and 6 is 14 there. So that's not as big of a difference. Let's go with exotic salad then, since it's only 9 items. 160 of these, though. That's going to be more than we have stuff for. I'll have to pick some more prickly pear fruit and some more cremated mushrooms. Have you started talking with an accent, too? You get an Aussie snack box yesterday, so you've been eating them. No worries. Just funny. Why, mate? Yeah. So we definitely don't want to use mushrooms or rice for our baked stuff here, but that won't be a problem. Any of these will work for baked vegetables. Anything that's baked vegetable tag, which is any of the things we just did a bunch of trying on. So agave, I have 213. Beets, I have 6.99, but I'm also using those for sugar. Corn, well, I'm using that for cornmeal. Let's see, taro, tomato, camas, definitely not. Let's go with corn and some taro. Let's split this up a little bit. I'll do like 50 of these. Yeah, we're definitely going to go do some farming. I'll do 50 of each of these, like this, 3. I heard a yuck, but I heard a delicious too. And then we'll do 50 of these. And then we'll do, it's 1, 2, 3, 4. I'm eating the tomatoes for the salad though, aren't I? No, I'm not. Okay, good. Let's do 50 of those too, and then we'll have 6 more to go at some point. Tim Tam was the first Aussie delicacy you've tried? Nice. Caramel Tim Tams. I don't think I've had a Tim Tam. Their bizarre obsession with beets. Just on their hamburgers. Nothing major. Alright, let's, we've used all the metal, I think, all the iron and copper we need to use. Let's transfer some of that around here. Damn pipes. Make as many of these as we can make out of this. Ouch. I was hoping there was still more iron left than that. How'd you beat it? Not just on burgers? Yeah. Beet flavored coffee. Yuck. I mean, that's a double negative for me there. So we can make like 5 of these. But I should make 4 because of the recipe quantities there. Better balance ratio there. Don't drink coffee. Oof. Okay, so let's see. Pumpkin was good. Fruit muffins were delicious. But flatbread was bad. Alright, well, there we go. Don't drink anything with caffeine. Not a bad plan. Not a bad plan at all. So we're gonna make a bunch of that stuff. We'll bring a little bit of it over every so often so we can make it into those. We have 2 of these in here, so we can start these up. Need to get rid of these books. Yeah, let's get rid of these books somewhere. Don't I have nearby here somewhere a shelf cabinet? Yes. Put some of them in there. That'll give me some more room. And then let's queue up 2 of these to start with. No, 4 of these to start with. Because we're making 4 of those. And I'll bring over enough stuff to make 4 culinary advanced papers. From what we're cooking. Hopefully. Yeah, so 64 baked vegetables and 40 salads. Hopefully. I don't think we have that much made yet, but soon. Pepsi is the nectar of the gods. I'd rather have Coke. Not that I dislike Pepsi, but I'd rather have Coke. Not there. We do have some of these salads already made, too. That's a good thing. We can turn them into this right away if we want. But the baked vegetables, on the other hand... I want to make sure that's not screwed up. The baked vegetables at? Missed them? Should be able to see. Nope. There they are. We've made a few. I'll have this roast 2 to try. I only need 2 of those, though. 2, please. Okay. Nah. Fine. Well, you're doing the root beer and the Sprite just to have the caffeine, I assume, right, Batman? Right. Neither does Barks. But I don't like Barks. I do not avoid it. I should avoid it. I do not avoid it. Yes, I agree about A and W. But avoid mug, because it does have caffeine. Okay, so that means I got one of those coming out, which is fine. We'll get there. In the end, we'll get there. We had a lot of time and a lot of work. And a bit of farming, which we should actually go and get our tractor and our truck out. Because we can definitely use those. Let's do one at a time. They're heavy AF. Put some of this stuff away or out of the way here to get the truck out. Put that up. We'll paint it. Tractor. Also heavy AF. And then it's 4 attachments. They're there and too much too heavy. those in there too. Let's get some fuel for these. Okay. I do the soda stream. I've never actually used one of those. Okay, so we need fuel. We have some of that in here in this box. I think? No. In this box. I think. Yes. I can't carry very much. Oh, let's see. Team tractor. How about if you take, like, 2 stacks of 10 to start with? All my candles burned out. They need more oil, too. Dang it. What about the truck? There it is. And for you. And for you. Let's see how long that lasts. Root beer and lemon lime soda stream flavors. So, advantages of the truck over the powered cart. Powered cart stores 3,500 kilos and is 18 stacks. This has 24 stacks and stores 5,000 kilos. So, a bit more storage. It's also faster, I think. It's definitely got more bonuses, or higher bonus for stone, I think, than 1.3 stone roads versus the power cart at 1.2. So that's also helpful. It does not yet have any problems with going off-road. It has the same debuffs as everything else, so that's fine. But I think it has a higher base speed. I've never actually taken a look at yet, which I should. And then we have the tractor, and I'm going to pull this up just a little bit. It's a bit slower. It has a slower base speed from what I can tell. But what we can do is we can put these components in as modules. So we have the plow module, and that gives us a plow. And we can switch that out to a harvester, and that gives us a harvester, combination harvester. And then we can switch that out, which I guess I should have done this one first, or before, for a spreader, or a seeder, planter. So that'll help when we want to do all of our farming tasks. And then in recent times, they added also a scoop bucket. This bucket does not dig solid rock. It will only dig diggables, like dirt, crushed stone, those types of things. And also it will pick up chunks of rock that have been already been chopped up. It's a tractor. The max speed's like 30, yeah. I don't know how fast a steam truck should go in real life either, Batman, though. Or a powered cart, for that matter, that's running off of a engine that's a stove, cast iron stove. But that gets us that, and that's advantageous for later. So we can do all of our farming tasks plus our digging tasks, and we're gonna do all of those things soon. Can't find your picture of the beetroot coffee, but it's a thing, you promise? We believe you, Iron Ducks. We know that you are definitely not on something. Make one more of these taro. We have 16 of them, and then we'll transfer those over to the research as well. There it is. Still need to go digging for iron, too. Dang it. What should do? We were definitely not hallucinating, right? I missed the powered cart again. That was cart again, not cardigan. You guys know. Not like we're a superhero and have a powered cardigan. There. Good. Tractor goes 5.69 miles per hour. Nice. So we have one of these now. Advanced upgrade 3. Let's put that in over here in the blast furnace. See what that gets us for efficiency here. Power cart goes 15.5. I don't trust the wiki for this game. I appreciate that you are, but I don't. We need to make some more clay molds before we get started on this, though. 0.57 iron becomes 4 bars. 0.57 iron concentrate becomes 4 bars. Over here, it is 0.95 becomes 6. So 0.57 divided by 4 is 0.1425 iron concentrate per bar. This is 0.95 divided by 6, which is 0.158 per bar. So blast furnace is now more efficient. But we need to make some more clay molds, which means we need some more clay. Because that might be clay. It is clay over there. Okay. Let's put that to work here. You can't see the white roof? Or that wasn't, it may not have been actually clay, that might have been dirt. Oh, it's clay. Take from. Make me some 5 of 48. Bingo. There we go. The wiki is high. It says the truck is a vehicle quite similar to the powered cart. Main difference is increased movement speed as well as its high storage weight capacity of 8,000. You're talking about the industrial truck, not the steam truck. There's 2 trucks. I'm going to transfer these clay molds over to smelting in a little bit. Where is this? Oh, the smelting chest is right there. Good. Do that. Yeah, I'm adding the word industrial to it. They don't call it industrial truck. That's my word. My word, not theirs. I added industrial to it to denote that it's different from the steam truck. It's just called a truck, though, in the game. Okay, let's go ahead and start some smelting. And the blasty, finally. Copper first, because we have lots of copper concentrate someplace. Did I not think all this properly? I didn't. Oh, because I was doing... Right, I was doing the other thing. I have to do that differently. Let's move this down into there, I guess. Made 20 and we had a few more someplace. That's 25. I think we might still have one missing. Does she think your tractor's sexy? Yep, I'm gonna make it. I'm making everything. Let's see. So 0.57, that's gonna be a 20. No, that's a... That's 100. That's fine. Who cares? Go. And then iron. I think I have some iron concentrate someplace too. See what we have with that. That's going to be also 0.57, so let's make 100 of that. And you need a place to put this stuff. Right. Of course you do. Orange roof is where I want it to go. Oh, there's more crushed copper up here. Okay, I need to crush some more. This was delicious. When will it be John Deere green? Smelters are delters. 2 more of this. Fine. This needs to go down there for now, somewhere. Ye who doth smelt it hath dealt it. Never wiser words have been spoken. We are polluting a little bit here. Oopsie. It happens. Do we make anything else that we need to eat? No. And we are busy baking all this crap. Let me pull up my notes here to see what I need to put in my pocket for consumption for later. Let's see. 2 clam chowder. 2 bacon. 1 gut noodle roll. 1 vegetable medley. And 2 vegetable soup. And will it be John Deere green? Oh, good question. I should probably paint it. Huh. I would need to make some more green paint then. Do that. Sing. We have this one. Let's see. I'll make plenty. Oh, I need charcoal powder? Did I use all my charcoal powder? Yes, I did. Oh, I have to put it up here. Okay. Never float your boat. Down there. Let's just do like 10 of this then. Take these. Take this. Oh, it's this damn sprayer that screws with the mouse stuff. Okay, well, okay. There we go. Hi. There we go. Painted. Yeah, it was COVID. Okay. Yeah, and now my stuff is gonna be all screwed up. Alright, whatever. Come in here. And maybe I'll exit Go back in. Fix that stupid mouse thing. Let's see, I missed these. You guys go down there. Yeah, let's exit and see if this fixes it. Yeah, it was probably like 2021, I think, addicted or so. But yes, I agree with you. But, I mean, we'll always get to hear it again because just put the songs on. No one ever dies of simplifications. Yes, that's true. Hey, Williams has been dead since like the 50s. Okay, iron. We need iron. Take this with me. Come here. That was not iron. All right. I feel like a cart full. I think that'll be enough. For now, at least. Oh, yeah. He did. That's why he sang that song Family Tradition, or wrote that song Family Tradition. That was when he, cleaned it up, I think. Oh, no, wait, that was All My Rowdy Friend? No, that was, But yeah, Family Tradition was about that. That's how his dad died. Oh, we're full already. Okay. Let's see. Can I put this there? Let's go to 54 instead. Maybe I'll do 2 cars. Let's do 2 cars full. Nope, it didn't fix the stupid escape error. Dang it. He used to. I don't know that he does anymore. I think he's clean now. Not positive, but... It wasn't all just booze either. Yeah, I think it was cocaine. But a lot of musicians get stuck with that shit. A hell of a life. Wouldn't want it. Yeah. And combined with the lifestyle, get on the road and all that shit. No. Wouldn't want it. Just makes this stuff more tempting. Because it's a way to pick you up before, you know, you got stuff to pick you up before you go out, and you got stuff to bring you down when you get done, and before you know it, you're taking them just to exist. A hell of a thing. Too hungry. Can I get out of here, please? Where are we at? 1, 2... I think 2 more. Well, I think he's using were as in if you were affected by. Not the tense version of were, but if you were the type of person. If you had the gene, basically. If it applied to you. Let's go with that much. And that'll be good enough for now. Get out of here. Send that upstairs and we'll process it. Maybe we'll have to do some cleanup first, maybe? Or can I have you linked to 54? Nope, I guess we can. Yeah, that's not a bad strategy. If you have the gene, it's not a bad strategy to just stay away from the beginning. 88. 88. 88. And we already had 6. That puts us at 94. Make another one of these yet? We can make this a little more efficient. Did I make 2? These are culinaries. Did I make 2 of those? I'm sure I made 2 salads. Dang it. Okay. Alcoholism only runs in the military? Yeah, I don't think that's true. If it did, if it were, that would be way easier to contain. Isn't those? I know you're joking, by the way. Just to be clear. Then I got to transfer that over here. 5 years? Good. There are programs in place to help with it. The problem is you have to be willing to go to said programs. Or forced into them, but then when you're forced into them, then you're not always invested in it. You know? From a sustainability standpoint, it's not always the best. Yeah, it's a similar, not a similar lifestyle, but a similar something, life-wise. Yeah, usually coupled with depression. Actually doing anything is a fail. Yes. Yeah, it's not good times. You still have to be willing to do it, though. And that's the biggest problem. A lot of people. Almost done. Get started here. Just can go in there. And let's do concentrate dry iron. This is going to go 1.8 to 1. It was already more efficient than this, which was at 2.5 to 1, even before this upgrade. So let's do, I forgot our number, 88 plus 6, 94. Divided by 1.8 is 52. We need to do this in groups of 5, so we'll go with 50. Yep, that's a good number. 50 is a good number. 50, 50, 50. 50. Yep. Without 100% invested, you will fail. That's exactly what I was getting at earlier. Oh, let's see. You're going to get jammed up with stuff. But can move some of this over to research. Because we can turn it into more papers. Research roof. Roof. That'll be fine. We're going to turn it into papers anyways. So, that'll be good. So, what next? Oh, I should turn also this sand into silica. Silica into sand, that's the word. 2.4 becomes 2 sand. Over here, it's 1 to 1. We want to do the 1 to 1. So let's make a crap ton. 57. And more. Actually, more before we're done. We're crushing iron right now. Oh. Kind of feel bored and your games are grabbing you very hard right now? Let's go with 120. After that. Gamer's block. Yep. Alright, so let's go for a drive and do a little farming. With the tractor. Oh, I should put this thingy here away first. My pocket. That way we'll have a couple of these ready to go when we come back. Maybe because it's been raining? Yeah, that can do it. Move the truck out of the way. And you live in Pacific Northwest. It always rains there, Batman. You're a bad example. Need to grab some food before we go, otherwise I will probably be re-reading it. So 2 more of these. 2 of these. 1 of these. 1 of these. And 2 of these. Alright. Tractor time. So I think we're going to go out to the swamp. Gosh, I don't even know what needs harvesting right now. You know what? Actually, let's not take the tractor then, because it'll be slow. It'll consume a lot of fuel. And you can get there faster if you take the truck. Rains 90% of the year where you're at? Yeah. That's... I mean, I'm no psychologist, but it sounds like basic depression to me. Ah, we should actually probably harvest pumpkins and camas. Let's check the doneness of these. 100%, good. And you? 100%, good. We can harvest those. We'll get the tractor up here and do that for sure. Let's go out here to the, that corner's a little snug. Have to widen these roads. Come out here. I don't think I'm going to harvest the orange mushrooms because they're kind of, yeah, 100% good. 100% there because they're not really used as much. So I think I'm going to skip those and harvest the other 3 if I can, at least reasonably so. But yeah, these are ready to harvest too. So let's leave the truck here just in case we need the additional storage for the crops, although the tractor will stack them extra high. So maybe not a problem, but we'll see. And then we'll go back and get the tractor and we'll harvest and replant all of these things. I'm going to need 100, another level of baking. Let's see, we need 50 and 50, each of those. 100 rice, which we don't need to make into seeds. And 25 of each of the mushrooms, besides the one. Supposed to get snow in the morning? Oh, fun. We'll load those seeds into the tractor before we go. Seed. Here we are. Seed building. Let's seed. 50 pumpkin seeds. 62. Good. 50 pumpkin seeds. Go. We need 50 of these, and of those. So I need to make, or 25, sorry. 25 of these. Back 25 of those. 25 of these, so we need to make a batch of white mushrooms. Try minis. 40 of those, I think. The batch, yes it is. Go. When I pick up the tractor, it's heavy. It's hard to pick up. And you lose whatever fuel you've partially spent. So I don't like doing it. I could, but I don't like doing it. So 3 of those mushrooms and the pumpkins. The camas will be able to replant from the seed itself, or from the plant itself, and the same thing with the rice. So we'll start with those few crops, and we'll go from there. It's not super slow. It's not super fast. It does get a little bonus on stone roads. Mushroom factory down the road from the casino you go to. It smells like death. Yeah, that's because they feed mushrooms poop. And, well, not necessarily poop, but, this shit called, what's the rotted plant matter called? I don't know what it's called right now. Yeah, thanks, Batman. That's not what I'm referring to, but yes. Peat moss? Maybe. Either way. Yeah. Compost. Duh. Alright, so we need a harvester. Put that in. And... okay. Pop in here. And we need to do, Q to use the module. Lower the thing down, and we just drive. I think. We have to push the button. Just drive. Okay. Yeah, it's harvesting the grass, too. That's fine. We'll use it, though. Too hungry. Too hungry to drive a tractor, Wally. Eat something. With that, you're off? Alrighty. Thanks, Iron Ducks. Good to see you. Thanks for popping in. Oh, I gotta turn the module back on. This is a lot faster. If I don't get stuck, it's a lot faster. I'm stuck. Doggone it, Wally. It got stuck. Let's see. What do I have? That'll fix it. So the only thing that we're going to have a problem with is plowing, because it's going to plow a lot of space. Is that everything? Yeah. Actually, sewing's not going to be that easy either. Let's go ahead and switch out the module. Actually, I could have done that without getting out. Let's go to plowing. As you can see down there, you can see the inventory, and you can reapply the correct module, I think. Think you can? Maybe not. We're going to want to plow now. Plowing is slow. You're dragging a piece of iron in the dirt behind you. Getting the corners is a bit tough. Okay. Good enough for now. And then we can swap out for the sower. And this is what's going to be the toughest part, I think. I need to put the seeds in there. Oops, wrong thing. Seeds in the storage. Them all in there. Because. And then I think also I actually need to fix this corner. So a couple of things we're going to want to do in the future is make sure we space out the feeds for each crop. Probably make them all bigger, but space them out. That way we'll have what we need. We'll need to select number 5 here. And then Q. And just like that, it plants. Three rows, just like that. I planted a little bit much. That's okay. And then we're going to want to move these in there and switch to number 4. And then Q again. I'm just going to plant the crap out of this. Whatever's left. space-wise, whatever's left. Like we missed one pumpkin over there. Alright, let's see how much we missed. Get out. I think missed one right there. This is a little uneven, but I'm okay with it. We planted a little bit more than I intended to plant. Here. I think we got all the camas planted. Any missing? Okay. So there's that. So now we can switch to mushrooms. Once we go out and harvest them all. Pull this module out just because it's easier to drive, I think, without any modules attached. Don't have to worry about something sticking out of the front or the back when you're trying to round a corner, for example. Probably should harvest the cotton while we're out here too, just because we're out here. Okay. Harvester. Just like that. Like butter. What if, third person would be easier to track things in here? Yeah, maybe. Missed a couple there, though. Pick those up. So, definitely having bigger fields is more advantageous with the tractor. We'll probably increase our fields over time more as well. Probably have a few hundred per field and then just harvest it all. Oh, not enough room in inventory. I knew that was going to happen. That's why I brought the truck. Storage. You can have those and these for now, and that too, even though we'll probably get more of it. Lean. There, and there. Then we'll go through here. Oops, I grabbed one of those. Oops, I grabbed another one of those. Enough room in inventory again already. Dang it. Doggone mushrooms. Ah! Well. Got a wide reach on it. How's the cotton? Okay, good. Glad I brought the truck. You guys, and wait a minute. We only got 20 of those? Something ain't right. We should have gotten hundreds of each of those. That bugged out. Ah, that's a bummer. Okay. They could have gotten. You pick those over there, thank you. Luckily, cotton's one we don't have to replant, so that makes my life... Oh, I didn't pick all those. I'm an idiot. Never mind, Wally. You're an idiot. Pick those two, please. And these. There's 80 more. Okay. Now, the plow. Now, you can go over there. I'm going to get as many, but... What are you going to do? The plow. I wonder... Yeah. Using, dirt roads will be really helpful in the field. I just plow those under. Oh, well. I'm stupid anyway. Using dirt roads will be very helpful in bordering the field so we don't overplow. That's definitely what I'm going to want to do. Dang it. Plow backwards, too. A plow boy, baby. Okay, let's not do any more of that. And then we can do the planter. Put all these over here. Be helpful for other reasons. Get the hoe out and just do this a little bit cleanup here. I'll plant a couple of those other mushrooms by hand, I think. I only have 2 of their spores here. Let's replant a couple of them. We'll just plant the rest of these. Best as we can. We're going to want to do number 1 here. Oh, I got a bit more to... Oh, by hand. There. There, and there. Two, 3, 4, 5. Okay, and then these. Works better in third person. Well, no, come back here. There we go. And then number 3. Yep, that's what I was talking about doing, is I'm gonna want to have, probably the mushrooms I'll probably just do as like 100 of each, and they'll all be separated by probably at least 2 dirt road pieces, maybe 3 even, at minimum. Okay, so that takes care of that. Let's take the module off again, put it back over here, and we need to replant the... Oh, we need to replant the rice, dummy. So we're... Do that. Yeah, these take stacks of 500 up piece. So that's really good. We also need to replow the rice field, you dummy. Oh. Definitely also going to want to make sure that I don't have any edges like that around farms. Like, I need to have it be level. For those couple of extra blocks. Yeah. It's not really grass, it's just the decorative of the biome. But yes, it did regrow already. In the swamp, it does not take long to regrow the terrain of the biome. It takes over fast. Just do this, that down. Go this way. Alrighty, and then we need to do some sowing. Of rice. Alright, dipshit, you missed one. Couple of extras there, that's fine. Definitely gonna want bigger areas for this part. Sure. Alright, we should see 1, 2, 3. There we are. 397, because it was 500 and now it's 397. We'll take the sower off. There. F5 for this, and we can drive the tractor back home. This is all I have planted out here for now. I will wait until the next harvest at least before we expand this field, these fields. And it's probably something I will do off camera. This is a little fiddly, as you can see. I'll run back out and get the truck too once we back. I don't have a way to get the tractor up to the huckleberry bean field area yet, so I'll have to do that still by hand. That's not that huge of a deal. work on that method or that route at some point. We could drive out to the grasslands farms to harvest the things that are out there, though. Anytime. They should be pretty well ready to go now. Okay, so let's see. You need to connect to no seeds, just rice and cotton. So we need food and not tailoring, but scutching. Food. Did I miss? Oh, there's a lot of cotton. Should probably process some of that. Probably into cottonseed to make cottonseed oil, maybe. Let's see. Take everything out of there. In there. Oh, and this. This goes into pulp. Furnace. And we ate through 12 fuel, or 11, at least 11 fuel in that process. So it's not a cheap thing to do. Just uses different resources. So if I were to do it all by hand, it would cost a lot of calories, food. Since we did it this way, it's costing us a lot of other stuff. So it's kind of a wash in a way. We can go up and harvest the prickly pears too. We should probably do that. Because we need those for those salads. I don't think I'm going to drive the tractor up there for that right now. I think I'll just drive the truck up there and do it by hand. It won't take that long, and driving the tractor all the way up there for that small of a field is going to be kind of a pain in the ass. Either way, we got to stop by and drop all this stuff off. The seed chests and the food chest. You go in there. Go in there. The rest of it goes in food. Here. Mushrooms need to be restacked because their spoilage was a little bit too far apart. Drive through here, and let's go up across our new road all the way up to the top. How badly the switchback's going to work with the steam truck. Yeah, we're getting 0.9 speed multiplier on the dirt here, so not so bad. Get 1.0 on solid rock. And we get 1.3 on stone roads. Yeah, this is going to be oof. Gonna have to do that, and then this. And then this. That's okay. Never came back up here and finished cleaning up this dirt. Wider roads. Yeah, but that road there I don't want to widen. I don't want to make that more than 3. I don't think. Because it's just to get up here. It's not going to go any further, I don't think. So, at this point, I don't really see the need for making it wider. I just have to do the shenanigans a little bit. For the occasions that I'm coming up here, it's just to harvest this. I'm fine with it. All of it? Looks like it. I should probably plant these 10 seeds that I've got, though. Wouldn't hurt. Yeah, relative to anything else. Actually pretty good. Just hoe 10 spots. Plant the 10 seeds. This will be the permanent position of this. It'll get bigger, but the permanent position. And then that dirt's got to come down right there, and that dirt over there probably as well. A bit. Okay, I could just go all Dukes of Hazzard here. What do you think? Did I go Dukes of Hazzard? Let's do it. I hit a tree, though. Who needs a switchback? We just do a fall down. That's all. Those 2 little trees there need to go. Because they'll be a hassle for the road. I don't want trees planted that close to roads. Unless they're in a pot. That one, too. That one over there's fine. I may drive the tractor over here to pick up the agave. But right now I'm not gonna. And I wasn't going to do the Rebel Yell either for the Dukes of Hazzard because my wife's asleep across the hall. And it would surely wake Annie up. And then she would bark. And then I'd get in trouble. Definitely going to have to widen this area here. Corners for sure going to need some treatment. I may even add corner blocks outside of even like the 5x5 corner to make it like a 7x7 intersection. Haven't decided yet. So we end up with 164 of that. How's this stuff looking? 100%. Good. And you? Samesies. Don't think we need to harvest the sunflower right now. But while I'm here, before we go get the tractor, let's come up here and we'll harvest this stuff by hand. I'm not going to get the taro, I don't think. Maybe I should. I probably should. But we can't get the tractor up here yet anyways. So I'm just going to harvest this stuff by hand. And then we'll go get the tractor with a handful of everything. Got it from here. And that'll be better. I have to make some of these into seeds, or the taro into seeds too. But I do need to get this this farm brought down. Now that we have the tractor with the bucket, you should probably start digging out a little bit below here. That might be a good thing to fiddle with and see what we can get done. I'm going to have to mine some of it by hand. Full? Full. All right. Some more papaya. I'm not going to bother harvesting the orchids either. You don't need very many of them, so. That's kind of what I'm going to do. And then once that stuff is thrown in, then I'll take the top off, basically. I should plant another row of papaya here, maybe? No, not up here. How are we doing? Got a couple more here? Full yet. You too? Looking at the trees. There we are. Okay. Yeah, let's take the taro, because we did bake a bunch of taro. So let's take this taro. I'm already full. Never mind. Already full. Need a little bit too. But I will replant the taro up here once more. Okay, that's the taro. I have 8 taro seeds. Let's pack up as much of this as I can carry, which is that much. Or I max out on weight. Actually, know what? I lied. Let's put this back. Take this first. And then taro, and I don't know, that, I guess. And we'll go get the tractor and drop the prickly pear fruit off to be made into salads and whatever else comes up. Any other double stacks besides rice visible? I don't think so. Okay. Taro seeds. Taro seeds. We have 56. That's more than enough. So we should be good. Let's take the old putt-putt out there. We're going to want to farm the beets and corn. What do you make with greens? Salads. It can be agave, billhead fern, beet greens. I think one more thing in the greens category, but they're kind of a generic grouping of green leafy greens that you can use to make into salads. Kind of like a weird category, I guess is what it is. Oh, we need to also lower this level down, replant all the tomatoes too. Lots to do, lots to do. Okay. Harvester. Third person? Actually, I should probably go up. Yeah, let's go up and plant. I should have brought the hand plow, but that's all right. We'll just hoe the taro planting. That'll be fine. A little bit wonky up here, anyways. So. Just do this by hand. The thing is not very responsive to burns and falling off the edges and things like that. The hand plow isn't, so. Yeah. Nature is a strong force. Even more so when it's simulated nature, I guess. Alright. Third person. And, Hugh? Go ahead and harvest some of this, grass, too. I'm fine with that. Want to harvest the sunflowers, but I feel like I'm gonna end up getting some. Oh, I didn't. Nice. Can the combine be used to harvest the bluegrass for fiber? Yep. That's what I'm doing by accident here. Just by kind of passiveness here. I just harvested a bunch of it. I have 168 plant fiber. So we'll be, that's how we'll be mowing the lawn from now on, is using the tractor. Just like that. Look at all that. And now I'm full. Okay, let's see. Storage. You can have, oopsie. You can have the beets and the beet greens and the corn, that and these and this. I didn't bring any beet or corn seeds with me. Alright, get some. Then the fourth slot, I don't know what it was. What it looked like. There's a leaf, it's a beet green. There's a blue icon, it was the plant fiber. Large leaf, that's beet greens. They're kind of partially or passively given as part of your harvest. You can just grab all those. It's kind of a random chance you get when you harvest beets. Oh, baking dinged again. Level 6. Nice. Drive the tractor through there and pick up all those tomatoes. Although I'm not sure it's that efficient to do so. You're referring to these, right? Those are beet greens. One of the common things used as greens. Agave, beet, fiddlehead, and fireweed shoots. Those are the 4 things are used in greens, and they're using all 5 of these for 4 of these salads, as well as 3 salads, stew, and a pizza. One in the end. Oh, these are bunchgrass seeds. One of the grasses. These ones over here, these taller green ones, they give off seeds. You can replant them. They're decorative, I guess. I don't care about them. Okay, so we now need to plow. And we'll need to also put these seeds in here later. 5 and drive. I'm wondering if I should make this one bigger now. Good. Have enough to plant though. Floating Sleeping Wolf, yes. Eco is a completely bug-free game. Okay, come on. Over there. Over up there. There we go. Straightened it out now. There we go. A little bit more. There you go. Nice. Nope. There. Close enough. Careful. Back over there. Okay, come on. Fine. Got him. Not horrible. Not the best, but not horrible. And then, sower. Back in we go. Tractor seems finicky. It's eco. That's how you toggle those. Okay. I did corn this time on this side. Oh well. Doesn't really matter. Do 2 more over there. Come on. You can do it. Got it. And then beets. Okay. At least you don't destroy your crops when you drive over them. Kind of a nice feature. One more. There we are. And up here. Alright, there we go. Planted the fields. Now, let's see. You can go there and there and there. This out for the sower. Or sorry, the shovel. Let's see how that works, because we haven't done this yet. What I would like to do is kind of just dig into here. Let's take a look at the environment data for the plants. Farm Simulator has that? Yeah. I think they would be skewered alive if it was too finicky on that front. Pineapple, papaya, and orchid, and taro all have the same zone. So I probably won't want them here in these chunks. But I will want to dig into basically underneath what we have there and push it all in here and eventually take this whole end of this down. I think completely. So let's go in the tractor. Lots of clay. Will be useful for later. We're going to run up against some stone here. We can't dig through the stone with the tractor. This shovel. But we're also going to have way too much stuff. So let's put these down. There. And transfer this stuff over where we have room to do more. Yeah, too much hyper-realism isn't good in games. It's a game. It's not real life. If it was real life, we'd all be paying taxes and bills. In games. It's all games would be then. Enough room in inventory again. Okay. Full again already. I'm going to back up and do another swath, though. Around that bit that I missed right there. Okay, and another stockpile here. So then I'll have to go in and break up that stone by hand with the pickaxe. And then I can dig up the chunks with, or pick up the chunks with the tractor, or not. It's kind of, at that point, up to me, whatever I want to do. But this makes digging a shit ton easier. It is so much nicer to have. I have long desired it. I'm going to keep the dirt here because we'll have to fill it in. But the clay we'll have to take back with us eventually. It's ridiculously efficient, yes. But this is where we will plant the new farms for the plants that are above, all 4 of them. Once I can get through all of it, of course. Take this part out here. Right there. And this will give us a ridiculous amount of clay for our brick and other pottery needs. And then what'll happen is, once we're done with this, I'll put up some platform probably and put the tractor up here. And we'll just skim off the rest of this shit, basically. What I can do, though, is I can... Ooh, there's gold here, too. Look at that. I found gold, everybody. Gold. We can do this. What time is it, by the way? Okay, this will be our... in a little bit, I think. I can chop some of this stone up. You down there? Fine. Clean some of this up. This right here is gold. I'm surprised to see it here without being in granite. It's usually in granite, but maybe there's granite just below there. Oh wow, we're almost out of fuel too. So now I can take the shovel in here, and I can just scoop up this this rock, and I'm out of fuel. Yep, there goes the fuel. Let's do this, that, this, and I will take 5 fuel from the truck. It'll be fine. We're using a lot more fuel in the tractor than we are in the truck, so. And I can pick up these stones like this. I don't know whether this is actually more efficient or not. The way that it's more efficient is that I don't have to keep going back to the storage to deposit it. Not really any more efficient in terms of the pickup, I don't feel. But it is more efficient in terms of the storage visit. Something like that. Missing 6. Or 2. There we are. No? Okay. So that is that. I'll put those down there. I can go there. So that's more work that I have to do. Is keep working on this bit of effort. Crap. A lot of shit. Down. Gold is used for electronics mostly. Decorative stuff too. There's gold plated, or gold and not plated, but emblazoned. Is that the word? Ashlar stuff. There's gold emblazoned metal stuff. Not really plated, but like decorative type thing. But I think we're gonna leave this here for tonight. We have made good use, I think, of the tractor and of the truck, but the truck is more about utility, you know, ongoing utility stuff rather than immediate. So we've made good use of the tractor. I'll keep working on this off camera. I'm also going to keep working on the papers and things we need to get Advanced Upgrade 3, and we'll do all of that. How wide is this going to be? Let's pull this up again. It's going to be pineapple. Probably down to about here. So double or even maybe triple of what we have already widthwise, plus this bit here that I didn't take out yet. Probably going to go down to here or so. Yeah, maybe like there. And straight in from here. the way across to the ocean. All of that's going to come out. So, because we're going to want to have a good sized farm for each of the 4 crops that are up there. Lots of trees, yeah, but they're all upstairs, so that'll be a future Wally's problem. So for now, though, we're going to head out. We'll find ourselves a raid target, that is, and we'll head out. How about Taco and Bread, Grapefruit, and BL Andrew? They're playing Schedule 1, which is quite a popular game the last few days. So let's see what they're up to in that. And we'll be back again tomorrow night with Sunday Shenanigans, as long as Jeff doesn't cut his thumb off again. And then we'll, and or if IT is available. And then next week, Tuesday, Thursday, Saturday for more Eco. If you aren't already watching this or my other stuff on YouTube, then check my YouTube channel out, because there is content there that is not here. It never was here. It never will be here. It is content for YouTube. So check that out, because, well, if you aren't following me over there, you're missing like half my content. And then finally, also check out come to Discord if you aren't already in our Discord server. Over there you can see the other stuff that my compatriots post and do. You can also join us for community game night on Friday nights. We had a good time last night playing golf with your friends. And then also you can join us join us to share memes, talk about games and technology, and kind of anything else you're interested in. But for now, we're going to leave this here, and we will raid out to Mr. Taco and see what they're up to over there. So thank you guys for coming. Thanks for hanging out with me. Thanks for the chats and the redeems, and we will see you all again on tomorrow night for Sunday Shenanigans. Have a good one. Bye for now.